Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Truman, and you're watching giant media conglomerates trying to appeal to the younger generation through cringy YouTube channels. If you've ever been on the internet, which you have, you've heard of TikTok, and if you've heard of TikTok, you've probably heard of TikTok stars. You know, you've got
Charlie's sister, Will, Loud.
You know, just to name a few. But much to the chagrin of literally every sane person on the internet, these TikTokers aren't necessarily contained inside of TikTok. And one of the main places that these TikTokers, as well as other kids' content e-celebs, like to collect in exchange for money is a YouTube channel called AwesomenessTV. Super quickly before we get into this video, I think it's important to note that a YouTuber, Casey Ayonso, made a video about AwesomenessTV about a year ago, but I'm still making this video because there are some things that she didn't mention in her video that I'd like to talk about. But you should still check out her channel after watching this video because it's a good channel. Anyways, back to the video. AwesomenessTV is a YouTube channel based in the United States with over 8.4 million subscribers that posts pretty bad content featuring your 8-year-old cousin's favorite internet celebrities. However, what sets AwesomenessTV apart from a lot of other YouTube channels is that it's owned by a gigantic media company. Now, I don't mean like it was a YouTube channel that grew and developed into a company, sort of like how Good Mythical Morning grew into Mythical Entertainment. I mean a giant company created a YouTube channel in order to appeal to kids and teens on the internet. Which company, you may be asking? The company that owns AwesomenessTV is called ViacomCBS, and we'll get more into that side of the channel a little bit later, but for now, let's take a look at AwesomenessTV and the shady and possibly illegal stuff they're doing. Huge disclaimer, I'm not making any claims, I'm just speculating. This isn't defamation. ViacomCBS, please don't fucking sue me or anything like that. So the first sketchy, shady thing that AwesomenessTV does that I'll be talking about in this video is that they run a ton of knockoff series. These include Dream Date with Chloe Couture, a Bachelor ripoff, Internet's Most Searched, a ripoff of Wired's autocomplete interviews, Date Takeover, a Bestie Picks Bae ripoff, and AwesomenessTV's Next Top Influencer, which may count as an America's Next Top Model ripoff, although I'm not too familiar with America's Next Top Model further than a bit of research. Yeah, so a lot of ripoffs. Ripception throwback, anybody? It's like Ripception? Ripception. It's not about farts. The next pretty sketchy thing that AwesomenessTV did actually has to do with that AwesomenessTV's Next Influencer show. And it's facilitating a content/reality TV house that had people as old as 21 living with people as young as 17. This is just some all-around oddball behavior, and what surprises me most about this is that it was funded and most likely greenlit by their parent company. So yeah, again, pretty weird. Another thing that AwesomenessTV actually does a lot is clickbait. Obviously, I don't have time to go through every single time they clickbaited, but just one example is one of their videos called Thomas Petro Exposes Hype House Secrets. He doesn't. I watched the video, he doesn't. One other bad thing that AwesomenessTV does is that they just have a lot of lazy and bad content. One example of this being that their live streams are actual reruns of old videos. Like, as I was researching for this video, I noticed that they were going live, so you know, I checked it out and I realized that a lot of people in chat were talking about how it was just like comprised of a lot of old videos. So I scrubbed through the last hour of live stream, and lo and behold, it was just back-to-back videos. I'm happy about that.
I knew she would. Thank you guys so much for watching AwesomenessTV's Versus. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Hey guys, I'm Brent.
And I'm Ava, and you're watching AwesomenessTV's Versus.
Today we're gonna be facing off and seeing who's smarter.
And that was kind of when I realized that not a lot of effort gets put into these videos or live streams, apparently. The last bad thing that AwesomenessTV does, which is the possibly illegal one, also has to do with the live streams that they do. And this bad thing is that they might actually be violating FCC guidelines that prohibit undisclosed endorsement of a product or service. Because another thing that I noticed when I peeped into the live stream was an overlay of a Paramount Plus ad, which might actually violate those FCC guidelines. Those 5 things aren't the entirety of the bad things AwesomenessTV does, but they're the big ones that stood out to me. So yep, there's a lot of bad things that they do. But what these bad things tell us is that they really just aren't trying. Like, there's a huge company behind this channel, but for some reason they still have to rely on clickbait and stealing ideas. Anyways, those are the sketchy and possibly illegal things that AwesomenessTV does. But now let's take a look at the company that's behind it all. ViacomCBS. Viacom, wow, that honestly sounds like something out of a comic book. This company's impending world domination aside, let's take a look at it. ViacomCBS is a multi-billion-dollar media conglomerate that owns a shit ton of companies. Just a few of these include Paramount, MTV, BET, KOD, CBD, Nickelodeon, and our favorite YouTube channel, AwesomenessTV. So that's ViacomCBS, your neighborhood-friendly media corporation that will eventually own every company, the world, and you. But again, in conjunction with the section about the bad stuff AwesomenessTV does, I just wanted to highlight how big the company that owns the channel is and how little of a f they give about the content they churn out almost daily. Anyways, I hope you learned something new about the internet and how awful it is. So that's the video. Like the video if you liked the video, comment down below if you have something to say, and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.